Hey there, so today we're going to dive into something I bet a lot of you have felt, but maybe couldn't quite put your finger on: the psychology of being trend resistant. You know that feeling, right? There's a new show, a new song, a new way of dressing, and it's suddenly everywhere. It feels like this huge global party that, for some reason, you just didn't get an invitation to. And look, it's not that you're trying to be difficult or anything. You hear about it, you see it online, but that spark of excitement everyone else seems to have, for you it's just not there. And this is such a key point. It isn't about actively rebelling or trying to be a contrarian just for the sake of it. For so many people, it's just a natural state of being. It comes from somewhere much deeper. It's really easy to start feeling that way, isn't it? In a world that's always celebrating fitting in, standing apart can feel like you're doing something wrong. You might even quietly wonder if you're missing out on some fundamental part of the human experience.
Well, this is where it gets really interesting. Psychology tells us the answer to that question is a big, loud, resounding no. Not getting swept up by every trend isn't a flaw. In fact, it's usually a sign of a very particular and very powerful internal wiring.
To really get this, let's use a metaphor. Think of it as your inner compass. This is your own personal guidance system that helps you make choices, and for trend-resistant people, that compass is just exceptionally strong. So the first part of this compass is what psychologists call a stable identity. You can think of it like the foundation of a house. It's built over time through your experiences and self-reflection. It's a solid, deeply rooted understanding of your own values, what you like and what you don't. And that foundation, it doesn't start shaking just because the social weather changes. The second piece, and this is just as important, is internal validation. So if a stable identity is the foundation, internal validation is being happy with the home you've built on it. It's that ability to just say, you know what? This feels right for me, and have that be enough. You don't need 1,000 likes or everyone else's approval to feel good about your choice. This slide breaks it down perfectly. Just look at the core difference in motivation. For someone who follows trends, the guiding question is often, what's popular? What will help me connect with everyone else? But for the trend-resistant person, the question is way more personal. What's right for me? Their choices are a reflection of their self, not the group. So how does this internal guidance system actually help you? Well, it's way more than just a personality quirk. It's honestly a kind of superpower. Following your own path comes with some incredible advantages. And here's the payoff, laid out plain and simple. When you're not swayed by every passing fad, you just live more authentically. You're more resilient, social pressure has less of a grip on you, your decisions are more consistent because they come from that stable core, you're way less vulnerable to marketing and hype, and maybe best of all, you end up cultivating this profoundly strong and secure sense of who you are. And really, all of those benefits boil down to one fundamental truth. You only get one life. Your inner compass is the tool that ensures you're the captain of your own ship, not just a passenger being steered by popular opinion. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's simple, but it's really, really powerful. It all comes down to the idea of trusting yourself. This is the crucial point right here. What might feel like you're adrift from the crowd is actually you being securely anchored in your own identity. So don't ever see it as a social failing. Recognize it for what it truly is, a psychological strength. Let this idea really sink in. In a world that is just jam-packed with competing signals and constant noise, the ability to hear your own direction and actually trust it, that is maybe one of the most valuable skills you can possibly have. And I'll leave you with that question to think about. Amidst all the chatter, all the trends pulling for your attention, take a quiet moment and just listen. What is that steady voice, your own inner compass, telling you today? Thanks for watching.